Hi guys! Hello. Good afternoon, I guess, wherever you're located. I'm going to talk a little bit about why we fail to achieve our fitness goals and, what we can do in consideration of that. So first off, just top 5 things is not knowing what to do. It's not all about just exercising and just eating correctly. It's a little bit more complicated than that. And I think people think, they simplify it to those two things. They think, I know I have to eat healthy. I know I have to exercise. Yes, that's true. But it's more about what exercise makes you happy, what kind of eating makes you happy. So what works for one person doesn't always work for the next. And I think people don't realize that. They think, oh, the paleo diet, like that'll be a solve-all for me because it's helped a lot of other people. That's not necessarily the case. You can have the keto diet that works for a lot of people. I gotta emphasize that none of these diets are well, they might be sustainable to some people, but they weren't designed to be sustainable. So think of nutrition and exercising as like a fingerprint. Everyone's different. So what works for your buddy might not work for you. It might not make you happy like it makes your buddy. So in the grand scheme of things, nutrition and exercise are a little bit more complicated when it comes down to sustainability and sticking to something. I think the next thing on my list would be not setting your goals properly. So our brain is literally wired to work with deadlines. What we need to do, what our task is to define strategically how we can meet those deadlines and how to reinforce them positively. Positive reinforcement. What I teach and what I preach is using SMART goals. So SMART is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-oriented goals. That's how you set your goals. You use these 5 pillars to define each goal you set. So say, I really want to lose 10 pounds. An unrealistic example of that would be, I want to lose 10 pounds in 1 week. That's not attainable. It's not going to be relevant. It's measurable because, you want to lose 10 pounds in a set amount of time. But that time is not attainable. So you need to make it more realistic. You need to have, I want to lose 10 pounds, but I want to lose that over the course of maybe a month and a half or 2 months. That's a little bit more realistic. That brings me to the next one, which is lacking consistency and not following through on your goals that you set for yourself. So it's physiologically proven that if we decide in advance on a time or a certain, on a time we have set to work out, or that we are just going to work out, period, the chance of actually doing it increases. So, there are apps for that, getting a trainer for that to help you stay accountable to yourself, if that's something you're interested in. Using, for nutrition, MyFitnessPal. It's a good example of something that would keep you on track with your nutrition. You log your food, so you can it helps people to see what they eat, so it keeps them on track if they set specific measurable goals. In case of, I want to eat 1,500 calories a day, which I don't eat that because I require a lot more calories. But say I want to eat 1,500 calories, I use MyFitnessPal, I log my food, and say I ate 2,000 calories that day. That's not on par with my goals, but it helps me see that And then over the course of time, you start to understand portion sizes more. You start to see what you're eating. So you understand that what you're eating is not putting you on the right track with your goals. Number 4, which I think is so important for your mind, for just sustainability and changing your mindset into a lifestyle type mindset around health and fitness, is rewarding yourself. It's so important to reward yourself. Oh, I'm victim of it too. I got too caught up, and it kind of, it hurts you in a way if you don't reward yourself. So what I advocate for is celebrating milestones, the whole journey, not just, hey, I made it to my goal. No. I stuck to my goal and I made progress for 1 week. Celebrate that. I did my workout, which is a lot more than I usually do. Celebrate. But the thing with celebration is people get, maybe the rewards they choose aren't kind of on par with fitting their new healthy lifestyle that they want. So a person does a workout and then they go celebrate with a pizza. Like, you can still eat pizza, don't get me wrong, guys. But maybe celebrating one workout with a whole pizza isn't really going to progress you towards those goals. It's going to make you kind of fall back. And then over the long term, it's going to be a little, it won't be fulfilling because you won't see the progress you want. So that's the purpose of SMART goals. If you set, SMART attainable goals, you'll see the progress and you'll want to continue. That's the point of them. And then I think the last one, number 5, that I say is very important is be prepared to fail. Most people have it in their idea that, if I do A and B and C, it's going to be an overnight success and I will get to my goal within a week. Like, if I don't see change within a week, then I'm doing it wrong and I'm never going to get there and I'm just going to give up. No. Like 1, 2, 3, and 4, rewarding yourself and setting proper goals, that will get you, to where you need to go. And that's the key. If you practice consistency, rewarding yourself for just the little things, setting proper goals, and getting information on what you need to do, you'll be more prepared. But I don't want anyone thinking that, failing is not a thing, because it is. Changing a lifestyle is a process. It's not just gonna happen. And so it takes constant, conscious practice. So little habits, adding little habits here and there, little things that you want to change and following through is the best advice I could give you, because it will take time. And then you'll be able to look back, 1 year, 2 years later, and maybe you lost 100 pounds and you're like, whoa, that was because I changed little things, and it all adds up to big things. But they were all, in line with your essential goals that you set. So that's the advice I have for you guys on how to kind of overcome these setbacks that we often set when we're trying to achieve our fitness goals. I hope you heard, something that could help. If you need any more information, feel free to reach out to me. I'll link my social media links below. Feel free to DM me. And I look forward to hearing back from you. Happy Monday.